Headed home now. Our weekend is done. Fun weekend though, huh, Daddy? Yeah. The kids are munching on some grapes. We have some little cups that we can put grapes in. What do you got? Oh, don't dump out your grapes, buddy. Are they all gone? Did you eat your grapes all gone? You want some more? Yeah?
These are the cups that we brought.
That's right. That is one key to healthy snacks on the road, is getting something that they can eat that doesn't make a big mess. So like grapes and blueberries. Bananas are pretty easy. We have some apple slices. Those are easy. So cheese sticks are always good. Yeah, there's lots of good healthy snack ideas. You don't always have to get the carby things.
I don't know what's best to do. Get off?
I don't know.
I guess it can't hurt to get off.
I worry that if you get off that you won't be able to get back on.
It's tricky.
Did a helicopter land up there?
Right by the freeway. Yeah.
Oh no, that scares me. Oh, I really hope that everyone's okay.
Oh, he's just
Oh,
blocking.
it's way up. Is it way up there?
I think he's just like warning people. Like,
Oh, there's a cop down here. I don't know if we should have gone this way.
I don't know.
Oh, honey, I'm so nervous for them.
Where is that cop?
He's right here.
I'll ask him what we should do.
I hope that everything is okay. That was, the freeway was totally standing still, so we got off thinking that we could maybe go around it, but then once we got a better view, we could see that it was backed up for a really long ways. But they had a helicopter just fly in, and
Car has a flat tire.
lots and lots and lots of cops around. Oh, I just pray that everybody's okay. That just makes me so... Yeah, look at that.
Now I can see what's going on.
Oh.
How do you know? What the heck? What's over there?
Oh, that's weird.
I'm so confused where the
People are just pulled off on the road. People aren't even on the road, honey.
Really? What?
Did somebody die?
What? Wow.
That was the scariest and most sickening thing I've ever seen. That was really heartbreaking.
My heart is breaking too.
I know, honey. That was really hard to see. So we had to pull over and stop at a rest stop because Miss Maylee has an upset tummy. But man, seeing that wreck on the side of the road, it really made me have one of those moments where you stop and you appreciate life and you appreciate the people that are around you, and it just makes you realize how fragile life is and how important it is to love the people around you. It's just so scary how quickly your life can change, and you go about it thinking that you're in control. You go about it thinking, you know, that you make all these plans and you've got your life mapped out, and in an instant everything can change and everything can be taken away from you. And it's just so important to value your life and every moment that you've got with your loved ones. So today I'm going to be appreciating my family just a little bit more. It really makes me humbled and in awe that we're blessed with so much and we're given so much and so much safety, and I never want to take it for granted. Scary moment. Sad moment. I hope those families are doing okay. I hope that nobody died, and I hope everybody's able to heal. So sad. That's Mike's dream cabin.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed. Now it's on video. I've been wanting to picture that thing forever. Hey, a plane coming down.
I see
Check it out.
I can see it. It's pretty cool. We're back. We're home. Yay! How have you kids been holding up? Watching her movie? Losing his mind? Talking to himself? Yeah, you're going crazy, huh? You want to get out and run and play. You guys see this nice car in front of us? Oh, that's a pretty car. But oh, look, what's that on the back of their car? It says that they're a student driver. Will you tell me why a student driver is driving such a nice vehicle?
They paid a lot for that guy to teach them.
That's an expensive driving school.
That risk is too high.
We're home. It feels so good to be home. You got a rock?
No.
Drop it. Don't throw it. Alright, so I got curious and Mike and I looked up the crash that we drove past. It's just been really heavy on my heart today. It just is so sad to me. From the short little clip that they said about it, they said that a car drove across the freeway, across the median, and hit a car heading in the opposite direction. So on the freeway, I mean, the speed limit is 75.
People go 80.
People
guaranteed.
go 80, 90% of the time, a head-on collision at 80 miles an hour. They said one woman was killed for sure, but it breaks my heart. Let me read this. It says a woman from Virginia was killed Saturday where a minivan crossed over the median of Interstate 84 and slammed into an SUV she was driving, Idaho State Police said. The police say 36-year-old from Virginia died at the scene of the crash about 6 miles west of Burley, Idaho. Redmond's 2 children were taken by ambulance to a hospital nearby. The driver of the minivan, 48-year-old Marvin of Twin Falls, was taken by air ambulance to St. Luke's. Investigators say just before 3 p.m. The driver of the SUV was traveling east on I-84 near a county line, and a 2000 Dodge Caravan veered off the road through the median and into the westbound lane before crashing into the other person's 2008 Nissan Pathfinder. Police closed one lane for several hours while they investigated, and crews worked to clear the scenes. The condition of the others injured were not released. Everyone involved was wearing a seatbelt. But, oh man, I knew that it was bad. It just made me sick to my stomach. Do you want to see the pictures? Ugh. It breaks my heart. It was not a good crash. Is that the minivan? I think that one's the minivan. You can't see very well on this camera, and we have the video of it too, so. Ugh, this makes me sick.
That's a Pathfinder.
Is that the Pathfinder? I can't really tell.
That's the one we saw way up ahead.
Way up ahead?
Nothing.
That's the minivan. And this is where I saw all those people kneeling on the ground working on people. There's a whole bunch of
getting people out of that car. There's
out.
firemen right there if you can see them.
Oh, it just breaks my heart. Families should not have to live through this. And didn't it say that there's the minivan? Breaks my heart. 2 kids have to live without their mom because somebody hit them. So sad. No child should ever have to live through losing their mom. And they're from Virginia. They're not even like home. They're not even at home. Like, ugh, so sad. Well, I just pray for those kids because that just would be horrible. When we were driving past it, I was just in tears because, I mean, you could tell it was bad. It was really bad.
I'm surprised only one person died.
Actually, I am too. After seeing the cars, it was
they
so
were
bad.
Demolished.
I just hope it wasn't due to something like alcohol or, Because that would make it just that much worse that somebody's actions, somebody's choices made that happen. Can you imagine if we hadn't stopped at Target? We stopped at Target this morning to grab some lunch. And she was probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes ahead of us. They said just before 3 and we got there at 3:15.
Yep.
We could have been there.
We could have been either right by her or the one.
That could have been our family today. We weren't in a SUV.
No, we were in a car.
We were in a tiny car. That could have been our family. Like, it easily could have been anybody. We're becoming hermit crabs. We're only driving our truck everywhere we go. Okay. We should go to bed now. Keep this family in your prayers.
And the guy, he's gonna need it.
And the guy, and these children,
And you can pray
all
for the
those-
mommy too.
all those emergency responders that had to see that. I mean, I drove by it. You know, we were well after it. I could tell there was still a lot going on. It was still really busy, but I mean, I feel like I don't even know, like, it scarred me. I can't imagine being one of the responders that's there and has to cut people out of their vehicles and see that firsthand. And on that note,
Way to end the day, right?
so much weight. So sad. Well, we're going to go to bed and try not to be too sad.
Keep those families in your thoughts and prayer. Good night.